mga besh! Ayan! Welcome back to my channel! Ang vlog na ito is actually part of the visa process. Kasi ako ay nagpa-medical. Kinuhanan na ako ng dugo. And check up na ako ng doctor. Ayan. Maganda yung view. Tapos, ayun, napunta ako ngayon sa hospital for my x-ray kasi hindi doon kinukuha na ng x-ray. Ganun.
One eternity later.
Ang bigat kasi. Okay. Uy, thank you Lord. Nandito na ako sa bahay. Pagod. Okay, ako lang to. Okay na. Ako lang to. Okay. Ang ganda sana ng tugtog ko. James Ingram. There's no easy way. Charot. What's inside this fridge? Okay. Uy, salamat Lord. Ayan, meron tayong rice, of course. Of course. Oh, ito. Oh, of course. The other one is a adobo. Okay. Parang kailangan ko na itong initin kasi it's like, I think Thursday, Friday ko niluto yan. Patay, lagot. Okay. Ayan ang iinitin ko. Ayan, welcome back to my channel, Anabe, mga besh. Tom, good sa tayo. Galing tayong trabaho, nor? Tapos queuing kami. Kailangan ko ng comfort food. Ang comfort food para sa akin, anything na soup. So, kailangan kong mag-init. Sandali. Okay. Ay, hindi pa siya. Bakit ko binuksan? Okay. So, ano ang ating vlog for today? Kasi, besh, I tried my best i-retrieve ang mga videos ko na nagawa ko for the process ng final requirements na to follow sa immigration for my 491. Pero, hindi ko ma-retrieve. Nasa cloud, no? So, kahit i-download ko na siya from my photo gallery, na nasa gallery ko naman talaga siya, and then i-upload ko siya doon sa aking app na ginagamit for editing, hindi siya nagiging successful. Mabagal siya. Basta pag in-edit mo siya, magsuslow mo siya, which is wali. So, eto na lang gagawin natin. Mag-uusap na lang tayo. I'll make kwento na lang, no? So, habang tayo ay nagkukwento, kailangan ko ng comfort food. Kasi queuing kami kanina, it's Monday, of course. Expected na yon. Pero hindi ko inaasahan na tatlo sa team namin ang wala for today's video. Naka-annual leave. At mga kung ano-ano pa. Anik-anik. So, technically, dalawa lang kami sa team namin kanina ang sumuporta sa queue. Yung isa, sinusuportahan niya parehas na team. Yung residential at saka yung SMB. Ako, purely sa SMB. Pero in the end, naka 36 calls ako. From 10 o'clock a.m. hanggang 6 a.m. na shift today. And then 3 outbound calls. Pero, pagkapatak ng 5:41, wala nang calls. Pahinga na yung throat ko dahil. Uy, Lord, thank you Lord. So, pahinga na kami ng kasamahan ko. She still gets yung mga overflowing dun sa kabila na team. Pero ako, salamat Lord. Pahinga. Huy! Teka lang. noodles ako. Oh, yes, comfort food ko ang noodles. Gusto niya yan. So, sandali. Asaan ang aking nila? Sarap na noodles. Favorite, manghang. So, isa lang muna. And then, I have cheese. And then, inilip ko na yung water para mabilis yung ating pagluto nitong noodles na to. No? So, ano nga ba itong i-vlog ko? Ano ba yan? Nakalimutan ko na. I-vlog ko yung process ko, yung 2 major requirement to follow. So, ito ang fingerprint police record dito sa Australia. And then, NBI na galing sa Pilipinas. At medical. Ayan. Yun ang ating topic for today. One sec. Sandali. I-off ko muna. Sandali. So, nilagay ko na dyan yung mga seasoning na nasa loob nito. Nilagyan ko na rin siya ng pepper, salt, and sesame oil. Tapos nilalagyan ko yan ng egg. Isang egg lang. And then, the cheese on top. Sandali lang. I'm going back to you. Okay, test mic. Okay, go! Ayan! Welcome back to my channel! Ano be? Mga besh. Kain na tayo. So, after work, pagod si Anabe. Gutom si Anabe. Kaya ayoko nang nagugutuman ako. May sa ulo ko. Charot. So, ang topic natin for today ay requirements na to follow for your 491. Kaya yung mga sinampay ko dyan. So, ang sarap ng adobo ko. Ang dali. So, yung medical ko, pinasa diba yung ano? Pinasa yung 491 visa application. And then, nakakuha ko nga nung 491 nomination. So, may mga requirements, aray ang init. May mga requirements to follow. Like this, yung medical, at saka yung background check sa'yo. Kung gaano kakabuting tao, charot. So, hindi ko siya inasikaso noong December kasi sobrang dami pa ng mga isipin ko nung December. And then, of course, kailangan ko rin i-schedule yan. Hindi yan basta-basta. So, I had to wait for a couple of days and then i-finish yung mga holiday na dumaan. Kasi walang office. So, January. Second week, third week of January ko na na-book yun. 8:30 a.m. Siyempre nagtanong-tanong ako sa mga tao na nakaranas ng ganung process. They told me, it took them like half of the day to finish that procedure. Good thing for me, 8:30 I started. Wala pang 30 minutes. I'm done. Dun sa medical part. Sa isang clinic. Siguro parang 15 minutes lang yata yun na tinik. And then, ang kagandahan pa, na-appreciate ko talaga yung service dito kasi kumakain ako Sorry, sa bebek. Sa ano. Kasalita ako ng malaman yung bebek ko. Ang gusto ko dito sa service dito, may lagi kang may option. So, kasi physical exam yun Nawawala ako. Physical exam yun. And then, kukuha ka ng dugo. Hindi ka kukuha ng wiwi. Dugo lang. And then, ililista ko dyan sa gilid yung needed. Dun sa medical na yun. Kung ano yung mga tests na kailangan. Tapos, yun. I was looking for a doctor na babae. Kasi, syempre, physical test ako, no? Hahawakan yung body ko. Hindi naman sa pag-ano. Body ko to So, I prefer na, syempre, babae ang hahawak sa body ko. Walang available. Lalaki ang available. So, what I did, well, the doctor did, sabihan ako na, wala tayong doctor na babae for today. Gusto mo ba na someone will be here, like a nurse, na mag-assist sa'yo. I said, of course, yes. Go. Teka lang, baka tayo tumalog, no? Magbayad tayo ng 1,000. So, may nurse na babae. And then, yummy. All throughout the process ng physical exam, yung nurse na babae, nasa tabi ko. So, nasikaso niya ako. Tinulungan niya ako sa take off ng clothes ko and pagsuot ng gown, lab gown. And then, ayun na. So, all throughout the process, may babae dun sa loob ng testing room. Ayun na. And then, after that, nabihan ako na, okay, done na. You have to go to the hospital na, which is the Royal Hobart Hospital. Nag-iisang hospital dito sa Hobart na malaki. Main hospital nila. So, doon doon mo take yung x-ray mo kasi we don't have facilities dito. We don't have aparato for the x-ray. So, I went there. Lalakarin mo lang. Kasi uso dito version, lakad. Puros lakad ang mga offices. Magkakalapit naman sila. So, it took me like 10-minute walk siguro yon. So, ang ganda sana ng vlog ko. May mga, syempre, may pag-view ako sa surroundings sa Hobart City. Pero hindi ko nga ma-retrieve. Wala akong magagawa. So, I went to the hospital, did my x-ray there. Saglit lang. Naghintay lang siguro ako mga 2 minutes. Before they called my name. And then same thing. You will be given an option. Gusto mo ba babae, lalaki? Pero doon tayo sa babae. Babae, mag-ano sa'yo, facilitate. O, go. Babae. O, binigyan ako ng butch. Tapos, yun nga. By the way, dito, besh, pag may period ka, you don't care. Pagka-medical ka, you don't care. Just go there. Just inform them na, uy, meron akong medical. Meron akong period. I didn't know. Whether hindi pa tapos ang period mo, kakasimula pa ng period mo, or you're in the middle of your period na you didn't know. After you book your appointment, yung mo alam na magkakaroon ka pala that day. That's fine with them. Unlike yung experience ko sa Pilipinas, pag nagpapamedical ako, pag may period ako, I had to rebook it. Kasi pagkarating ko doon, sasabihin nila, ay, may period ka? Besh! Charot. Rebook natin. Go back here after how many days, and then let's do this again. Ganyan. Ganun. Eh, dito, hindi. Awa na Diyos. Okay. Yay! Nagpaalam ako sa office that day, na half day ako naka-leave because of that process, because of that requirement for my visa. They allowed me. And then, hindi umabot ng 1 hour. It was like 30 minutes only. Done na ako sa process. My schedule that time, that day, 10 o'clock. Tapos na ako, 9:30. Ganyan. So, lahat-lahat ka, kasama yung paglalakad. From one clinic to another. So, yun. So, hindi ko na kailangan mag-leave for that day, ang half day. So, hindi ko nagamit yung annual leave ko, which is perfect. And then, how much? Hanapin ko, lalagay ko na lang dyan, okay? And then once they're done with that exam of yours, they will just email immigration. So, malalaman mo lang na nakapasa ka by going to your immigration or IMI account, ang tinatawag. Nakita ko naman yung yung result. Oh, good naman. Awa na Diyos. So, perfect. Next thing, yung fingerprinting. And then NBI. So, magkaano to? Related sa isa't isa. So, I checked yung NBI process online and kung saan gagawin dito. Of course, may idea na ako kasi syempre may mga kakilala ako na nag-process na ng mga ganong bagay. Mga Pilipina. So, yun na. Kailangan pumunta sa Philippine Embassy pala. Dito sa Hobart. And then, meron kang form na kukunin sa kanila na kailangan pumunta ka sa malapit na Hobart station, police station. Have your fingerprint done there. And then, go back to the Philippine Embassy. And then, they will put it in their database. And then, they will give you this parang letter to a specific person sa NBI sa Manila. You have to send it via DHL. And then, you have to pay $45, I think. Doon sa kanya, sa Philippine Embassy. And then, the DHL, you will pay for that one. And then, that's it. And then, it will take like 3 to 4 weeks before it gets back here. So, instruction, according to the embassy, Philippine embassy consulate person, if you have someone in the Philippines na pwede mo sabihan pag-asikaso ng NBI mo, you can do that. So, nag-online ako, no? Sabi ko sa kanya, negative. I don't have anyone in the Philippines na pwede ko i-ask para mag-asikaso nito. So, that's fine, sabi niya. So, yung process niya, ang nangyari. So, I had to go to the police station, dito sa Hobart, had my fingerprint there, and then go back to him, dun sa office nila. By the way, sa police station, Hobart, pero kang nakilala ng police na lalaki, half Filipino, half Australian/Puerto Rican, ganyan siya. He doesn't speak English. He doesn't speak Tagalog or Filipino. Pero, he's much aware of Baguio. Kung saan yung Baguio. Kasi, his mom is from Baguio. So, syempre, small talk. And then, sabi niya, uy! Sabi niya, so you went all over Baguio just to get your passport. So you have to present your passport as ID. And then I said, yeah. Pero, sabi ko, it's because, walang available sa Manila na fit dun sa schedule time. Kasi meron akong hinahabol na timeline that time. And yung kasama ko pa, ex ko pa. So sabi ko, kailangan ko magkaroon ng passport and updated passport. Kasi ayoko ma-expire yung passport ko and then dito na ako problema. Ayoko na ganon. Gusto ko yung 2 steps ahead. Kung maaari, para ma-prevent yung mga issues. At saka that time, it was PRRD pa. So, meron akong 10 years na validity dun sa passport ko, which is very much okay. So, yun. Ang tal ko. Ang sabi ko? Basta yun, sabi ni police officer. Basta yun na. And then, I went back to the Philippine Embassy. And then, before pala, from the police station, I went to Australia Post. Kasi kailangan ko merong passport photo. So, I did that. Another fee na naman yan. So, ayun na. I went back to the Philippine Embassy. And then, he took all my data, my details, and then, i-record niya. And then, he said na, okay, submit mo na to sa DHL only. Specifically sa DHL. Don't use another courier kasi mawawala yung document mo. So, okay na, no? Pumunta ako sa DHL. So, some other day na to. Good thing, 10 o'clock pa rin yung shift ko. So, I still have enough time para i-process yun before my shift starts. So, 8 o'clock ako pumunta, 8:30, ganyan. So, Salamanca Market, ando doon yung DHL office. When I went there, ayun na, nagkagulatan na. Kasi, hindi pala sila doon nagpa-process. They don't accept yung ipa-package mo. So, sabi niya, tawagan mo itong number na to. Nandoon lang sa, sa pintuan nila. So, I had to contact that. It's a customer service din ng DHL locally. So, pinaalam sa akin yung process. Siyempre, another bayad to dahil for the document alone, it was like $190 plus. Sabi ko, shucks, ang mahal. For parang 3 pages lang ng bond paper. Ganon. Kasama na dun yung form, na blue form, from the police dito. Na may mga fingerprints ko. Mahal naman. So, I went online. Binasa ko ulit yung instruction from the website of NBI dito. Sabi doon, as an alternative, you can have your NBI printed if you're renewing it without any updating or anything na i-update na info. So, kung same lang yun and you just want to renew it, go online. So, I went online. Hoping na makakatipid ako. And then, I had trouble with the process. Kasi doon sa online, medyo ay naguluhan ako ng Verilight because I cannot retrieve yung password ko. So I had the copy pa of my old NBI that was issued like 2018, 2019. So I cannot retrieve the password kasi sobrang tagal na nun. And makakalimutin ako, besh. Hindi ako nag-store ng password like for that long. And if meron akong password, ini-store ko yan sa isang lalagyanan for my security. And dahil sa makakalimutin nga ako. So, nag-reset password link ako. I forgot password link ako. Ilang beses ko siyang clinic. That was like February or last week of January. Up to now, besh, hindi ko pa nare-receive yung password reset link from the NBI website. Okay? So, I think, hindi siya nag-work. So, I have to create a new profile. Kaso lang, ang peg, kailangan mo, meron kang mobile number from the Philippines. Someone from the Philippines. Kasi magsasend siya ng pen. I had to ask my classmates and friends sa Facebook. Pati mga friends ko sa dati kong work, nag-message na sa akin privately. And then my classmates pa and schoolmates sa Parañaque Science, nag-message pa sa akin if everything is okay, do I still need help, because they're willing to help. Super appreciate ko yan. That was like Friday yon. And then, every time pa kinikiin ko yung pen, parang feeling ko because of the time difference ng Pilipinas at Australia na 3 hours kami ahead sa Philippines. Every time ikikiin ko yung pen, expired na dahil. Hindi na siya inaccept. So I had to try it like several times that day for 2 different people na nag-offer ng help giving their mobile number to me. Hindi nag-work. So I had to give up. Sabi ko, I'll do this some other time. Pag-meron na akong energy ulit. Yeah. So, it took me like Saturday or Monday na para maging successful. So, dun sa NBI website, meron doong link. Wait, may link doon. Click this one and then you will be routed to a different screen. Now you just have to fill out this form and then you have to put the previous reference ID dun sa previous NBI clearance mo, and then it will renew. It will send that renew service order. Service order, ano to? So work ko lang. Service order. I followed that one. It was successful, finally. So, in short, I had to ask my classmate or classmates kung sinong willing. Ang bait ng mga kaklase ko, alam mo yan. So, ano sila, sabi nung isa, o sige, sa amin na lang. Send mo sa akin, kay mama. And then, kasi kailangan ko lang naman ng scan copy, no? Hindi ko kailangan ng physical copy. Kasi i-scan din naman siya. Online din naman siya. Isasubmit kay immigration. So, yun. Sa madaling salita, ni-renew ang NBI clearance ko. Sinend via post doon sa address ng kaklase ko and friend ko. And then, yung mama niyang nakatanggap. And then, the next day, she was able to scan it and send it to me by email as an attachment. So that process, it took me like how much? $235 or $325 just to have a NBI renewed na application or form. Mahal, di ba siya? So, yun. Wala akong magagawa. I still need to do that. So, there. What else? So, sinabit ko sa IMI account ko. Pinagalitan pa ako ng migration agent ko kasi nangingialam daw ako. Nagmamarunong daw ako. Sabi niya, Ana, these are pertinent documents, so anything to do with requirements, it's gonna be us who needs to upload that sa IMI account just to prevent any unavoidable, circumstances. Baka kasi mali. Sabi ko sa kanya, nag-reply ako, sabi ko, I thought it's a straightforward thing, I do apologize, blah, blah, blah. Siyempre, before ko yun sinubmit, before ko yun upload, I've checked things. And then, kung saan i-upload, saang part doon sa IMI account. So, I followed that one, So, yun. Awa naman ng Diyos, okay naman. So, yun siya, besh. Yun lang. And then, up to now, naghintay pa rin ako ng copy ng visa ko. Yun. I'm so full na. Pero I still need to finish this one. So, yun ang process ko sa aking requirement na kailangan kong i-submit. Hopefully, makuha ko siya kaagad. Pero, iba-iba kasi ng cases. I had some of my friends, nakuha nila after like 6 months, 3 months, 18 months, 17 months. Hopefully, hindi naman ganon sa akin. Hopefully, makuha ko siya kaagad kasi malaking tulong siya sa akin. Bakit? Kasi yung credit card ko, kailangan ko siyang i-renew and it needs to have a new copy of your visa. And then, I had a lot of things pa na kailangan ng copy ng visa. Which, yeah. Yun lang mga besh. Dali. Nanamnamin ko lang tong food ko. At yan. Yun lang. At mag-iingat ka. Maraming salamat! Hindi ko na lumalik yung mga videos ko. Well, yeah. See you again on my next vlog. Thank you. thank you para sa panonood nito. And sana may natutunan ka. Kung wala, okay lang yun. Alright, see you again. And always be good. See ya, bye-bye!